3.3 major project, project 3. In this video I want to discuss a large scale textile sample that I've made. I've been using a colour palette, I've been using knitted textiles with mixed media, and also I've been using and making and playing with the idea of more large scale pieces. This particular piece was inspired by the railings of the playground, and a proportion of playgrounds out there are kept secure with the railings to protect its audience, and also I began to think about how it protects the shapes and the structures of the actual creative area. Now this particular piece has been inspired by the curves of the railings that go around the perimeter of the play area. So I've taken that as an element and I've made a structure that will initially be used for performance. It can be worn around the body and using the body as a platform, and as you can see, I'm starting already, as I move the piece, it naturally wants to play with its shape and form. Through the knitting, I knitted on my circular knitting machine tubes. I've got a circular knitting machine, so that was ideal to cover the pipe lagging. And then on the traditional single bed knitting machine, I've just knitted and alternated the colour palette so it gives you a stripe, and then the tubes are block colour. But as we can see with the large scale, it has now made the piece quite flexible with the knit. Also as well, using my body to explore the shapes and holding and suspending, the piece wants to move. So it's also inspiring movement, and I think it also inspires dance and natural performance, but also as well it engages the audience to start to play naturally as you would in the playground, through climbing through bars, popping your head through, possibly standing upside down and playing. So this as a piece I think is successful. Overall I'm not so popular with the colour, but now that I'm seeing it from the other side in this video, I don't dislike the idea, but I do like the idea that I am maintaining the ideas of stripes and tubes and the raised lines, which is from previous research that I've done through dyslexia education. But also I think this piece has become a piece of textile therapy, and also which is used in dyslexia education, fidgets, which help to relax and calm any disruption through a teaching lesson or a piece of education, where the dyslexic candidate can just take themselves off to a quiet place and have a play. And I think that this is a perfect example of playing but also naturally performing.